President Joe Biden has warned Iran that the United States will act forcefully to protect Americans, after the U.S. military carried out air strikes against Iran-backed forces in retaliation for an attack in Syria. Make no mistake, the United States does not seek conflict with Iran, but be prepared for us to act forcefully to protect our people, Biden told reporters during a visit to Canada. Asked whether there should be a higher cost for Iran, Biden replied, "We're not going to stop." Officials said a U.S. service member was wounded in Syria on Friday in the latest tit-for-tat strike between Iran-backed forces and U.S. personnel. It comes after an attack on Thursday killed an American contractor and wounded 5 U.S. troops and another contractor. Washington has said a drone of Iranian origin was used in that attack. 2 U.S. officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, said it appeared that the defensive system on the base had failed. One U.S. official told Reuters that troops on the ground did not appear to have had enough time to react to the drone. Although U.S. forces stationed in Syria have been attacked with drones before, deaths are rare. The violence could further aggravate already strained relations between Washington and Tehran, as attempts to revive a 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and major powers stalled, and with Iranian drones being used by Russia against Ukraine. The Pentagon had said U.S. F-15 jets on Thursday attacked 2 facilities used by groups affiliated with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, which monitors the war in Syria, said the U.S. strikes had killed 8 pro-Iranian fighters. Reuters was unable to independently confirm the toll. Suspected U.S. rocket fire on Friday targeted new areas in eastern Syria, according to 2 local sources, with no casualties reported. Pro-Iranian forces in Syria said in an online statement late on Friday that they have a long arm to respond to further U.S. strikes on their positions. Iran's state press TV said no Iranians had been killed and quoted local sources as saying the target was not an Iran-aligned military post, but that a rural development center and a grain center near a military airport had been hit. The U.S. strikes were a response to a drone attack earlier on Thursday on a base near Hasaka in northeast Syria operated by a U.S.-led coalition battling the remnants of Islamic State. Three service members and a contractor required medical evacuation to Iraq, while 2 wounded American troops were treated at the base. On Friday, the Pentagon said the injured personnel were in stable condition. A U.S. base at the Al Omar oil field in Syria was attacked on Friday morning, according to the Lebanese pro-Iranian TV channel Al Mayadeen and a security source. It is not uncommon for Iranian-backed groups to fire missiles at U.S. bases in Syria after they are hit with airstrikes. U.S. forces first deployed into Syria during the Obama administration's campaign against Islamic State, partnering with a Kurdish-led group called the Syrian Democratic Forces. There are about 900 U.S. troops in Syria, most of them in the east. U.S. troops have been attacked by Iranian-backed groups about 78 times since the beginning of 2021, according to the U.S. military. While Islamic State has lost the areas of Syria and Iraq it ruled over in 2014, sleeper cells still carry out hit-and-run attacks in desolate areas where neither the U.S.-led coalition nor the Syrian army exert full control.